Phil. Phil is a 42-year-old husband, father of 3, and stay-at-home dad. Meet Cheryl. Cheryl is the wife of Phil. Cheryl is an executive working at Google in Boston. Phil is often quite busy with the housework. So busy, in fact, that he frequently forgets important tasks, such as picking up his kids. Phil's forgetfulness often causes strife between him and his wife, Cheryl. Cheryl wants Phil to be more organized and perhaps keep a planner that she fills out for him, but Phil says he would forget a small booklet. One day at work, Cheryl is complaining about Phil's forgetfulness to a coworker. Cheryl's coworker tells her of a new device called Calvin Calendar. Calvin Calendar allows users to sync their written planners with the digital calendar while still preserving their handwriting, making a much more personal and intuitive planning system. There are many moving pieces that make this possible. First, the LiveScribe takes in the handwriting information from a user and saves that information as an image in the user's Evernote account. We then retrieve those images by making asynchronous calls in the background of the Surface application via a Python script that calls the Evernote API. Once the image representations of the handwriting are saved on the local drive, the control of the application is handed back to the UI to include the new notes. Cheryl heads straight to the store to pick up a brand new Calvin for her family. Once Cheryl gets home, she sets up Calvin and instructs Phil on how to use it. Cheryl is able to write reminders for Phil throughout the day and add them to the calendar. Now, whenever Phil enters the kitchen, he makes sure to check Calvin so that he knows what is on his agenda for the day. Phil finds Calvin so helpful that he is taken to uploading his schedule rather than Cheryl doing it for him. Now Phil never forgets to pick up his children, and Phil and Cheryl lived happily ever after.